Are you sure?
The non-career ranks, does that number ever change, or are you not able to modify that?
What?
Non-career ranks?
That's like when in
Yeah.
skills,
Those
you
are
just
things
buy a
like
rank.
racial abilities and things like that, I think.
I could buy 3 ranks. Can I buy more than 3 ranks at any point?
I think you can buy up to 5, from what I remember. Non-career, though? Let's see.
All
like
right.
blowing up the galaxy? What the fuck?
Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to Edge of Despair. I'm your host, Corey, and today we're going to be playing some Star Wars tabletop games.
All right, I think we're done here. Been nice,
Well,
guys.
Good
I'm out.
question, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.
Just spinal tapped his emotions, just turned it up to 11 right there.
My name is Charmander, and I can turn into a
No,
wolf.
no.
Want to see?
No.
We've all seen that video, right?
That is illegal, sir.
All right, so this is
Why not
probably
here?
the finale of the. I say this multiple times per campaign, but we swear it's this time for real.
Maybe.
If only because
Unless we're
I just
going
got
for
us
Hillary.
canceled for
Are
that.
we going for Hillary?
That's going to be a one shot later, maybe. Kind of like how rescuing Renzi and blowing up the Star Destroyer were going to be one shots. But
Yeah.
I think we're still going to do that at some point with Bob because he has potential actual time now.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll get everyone back in here, blow up other stuff, go talk to Sillery. But yeah, we are going instead after a bomb that blows up with force sensitives near it, and there's 3 of us, so this is a great idea, and I love it. I agreed with it when we were planning it, and it's a good plan. So what's happening, Kalo?
Oh wow, Scarecrow, your obligation just got rolled.
Wait, we're still doing obligation?
We are this round.
Okay, that sounds derail-y. I know you gotta blow up that thing, dude, but there's a speeder race down the street.
Scarecrow would probably go for the speeder race. Let's be clear.
Another Star Destroyer pulls up alongside the cold shoulder, and they roll down the window, and we're at the stoplight.
Immediately they all die of exposure.
All right, can you guys pull your light side shield, please?
Sure.
Okay, in a campaign first, Bubbles gets 2 light.
What?
Way to finish it out, buddy.
Finish strong.
I got 1 light. That's like totally bogus.
Are you the turtle from Finding
Hey.
Nemo?
Too light for you, boy.
Too dark.
What do we got? Oh, yeah. Coming in clutch. 1 dark.
Thanks, Sliver.
This is
problem.
just gonna be
That's what I'm
like
here for.
Toml's voice now.
Why are you rolling 2?
Kahniji, what did you roll?
You rolled
Light.
2, but they're the same roll, so...
2 black?
Like,
1... you don't get to roll 2.
I thought we rolled 2, but they're the same, so 1 light.
That is illegal. They're the same
It's okay.
roll,
We've only
so...
done this up 3,000 times.
28?
29 times
Run by
charm, I guess.
I do
Okay,
like how Kadia
so-
started recording the EXP in the chat with the like large all caps, just in case anyone asks. When it's literally her that asks every time.
Listen, for myself, but then when I scroll, I don't see it, so I ask again.
Kadia's brain is run by a
Brain
guy.
run by a
But yeah. So let's continue on. A little bit of a refresher course for everyone because we've been gone for a week. So last time the party got asked by this boy called Bork, this big monk calamari husky boy, to find a list for them of just some people that he may or may not have wanted to kill. The party actually gained a conscience for once in the campaign, detained him, And then Corey impersonated this Republic admiral, said, "I need you guys to stay in the system," but he did it in a much better voice. But I can't do Bill Clinton or Nixon. And now they are hopefully going to try and deal with HK and his Hammerhead. And currently, you guys are back aboard the ship, and in the basically in the meeting room. Billy is at the head of the table, just kind of looking into a data pad, kind of endlessly, cycling over what seems to be the same information multiple times.
So is Tomnal just standing there awkwardly on one leg?
Currently, lady whose name I can't remember,
Kratala?
Kratala is currently performing some emergency medical procedures.
Adelectomy?
You notice what looks like it looks awfully like a metal just like beam is being attached to Tomnal's hip.
Scarlet will be assisting with these surgeries.
Wait, it's my entire leg?
Yes. Cut off at the hip.
And it's one beam? It doesn't even have a joint?
It has joints, it's just me being hyperbolic.
It has rock joints. What?
I've contracted rock joint? Am I in Vietnam?
Joint fever?
Rock solid.
Okay. Eventually, Billy looks back up the data pad and says, "So did you guys think about a plan at all, or?"
Our ship's bigger than his ship. I mean, couldn't we just, blow him up? Or is the bomb too dangerous? Shouldn't we have the expert here to ask about that?
Based on the information I retrieved from Scarlet earlier, he needs to hook a Jedi up directly to the bomb. So that's not super concerning. Maybe your strategy of overwhelming force isn't so bad. Big gun does work.
If he captures one of you Jedi, that will be a problem, though.
Do they have to be alive?
Yes.
They have to be alive.
So worst case scenario.
We'll just kill you.
No, not me specifically. But
It's like
or force sensitive.
if
maybe not if Zilla died, but Tomnal.
Alright, I'm back on the airlocking Scarlet train. Is anyone else still there?
Scarlet's gonna be like, it's gonna be hard to airlock me when I'm repairing your leg. Oops, and I slip and nick him a little bit.
Oh no, you scraped my metal leg.
No, nicked the part that's still flesh.
The tender flesh of your under regions.
So, and I would ideally like to keep everyone here out of combat because you guys seem to be coming back without limbs at an alarming rate.
Iceman
Billy looks
slightly
genuinely
panicking, checks to make sure all his limbs are there, but then realizes he's fine.
It's just a string of bad luck.
Are you sure Iceman doesn't just look at his glasses to make sure there's no damage?
Vernon steps up and says, "It wasn't a string of bad luck. You literally ripped the nanites from my body while you were on fire."
Yeah, you should say thanks.
That was pretty awesome, by the way.
Scarlet's nodding. That was pretty awesome.
Vernon
Stand a little bit taller.
raises his hand and says, "Ideally, I would prefer to stay out of the fight."
That was Vernon, sorry?
Yes, Vernon.
Has Vernon ever said that?
I'm not aware of my ability to keep whatever nanites he might send at me at bay.
Should we just leave any droids behind here?
Iceman
would
slowly
happen-
steps between the party and Pit Little.
Wait, question. What would happen if those of us with metal appendages that may or may not be possessed were to go to this place that has nanobots?
Just wrap him in shrink wrap.
His insect head to the side and says, "Well, the nanites require a central host, like a brain. What,
So
what do you
it
mean
can't
your arm
just,
is
like-
possessed? Vernon has emotion in his voice for the first time. He's violently offended at this misuse of technology wording.
Well, you weren't there for it, but it made me do stuff.
Oh, so you're finally accepting that that was what was happening there? It wasn't poor impulse control or something?
Yes.
Have you considered that maybe you could just switch out that arm while we're here with our cybernetics expert?
But I do feel more at one with the Force with this arm.
But do you feel at one with your arm? Clearly not.
For a strain, Corey. That was a pretty good one.
Do we even have any other arms here?
She could give you a basic one. It would be very, very basic. Like, in fact, it might have a penalty.
No.
You won't be able to control yourself, Zilla.
I just gotta pass a discipline roll.
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Discipline.
She's
roll?
clearly insane.
She's clearly
It-
addled.
You wouldn't know. It's the thing between me and my arm.
Fingers
Okay,
affected.
now I'm worried.
She seems to have contracted Deadpool syndrome.
Will marvels never cease?
So, after the discussion that's happening, you guys hear some angry clicky clacking. And eventually a robotic voice saying, "What would you guys want us to do, those of us that aren't droids?" The quartermaster steps up to the table.
Well,
Fly a ship.
you want the quartermaster to fly a ship? Is
Not
that
necessarily,
a quartermaster's strong point?
but he's talking for people.
Oh, well,
Like those of them who can fly ships, and we're gonna need fighters. Like I don't think we should have one big ship and that's it. Like we've got fighters in the bays, might as well use them.
Aren't we infiltrating? Do we use them as a distraction while we infiltrate? And then exfiltrate, ideally?
why would we have we're sitting on the bridge of a Star Destroyer. Their ship is not a Star Destroyer.
Okay, I usually just consider blowing up a bomb to be a bad idea. You're right. But I guess we're not attaching a Force user to it, so it can't detonate the way it usually would.
So this is my line of thought. I'm assuming that we're missing something. I'm assuming that they
Tondo
would
looks
be
at
a
his
larger
leg.
threat than we're expecting. Why not have some fighters as well? That's not going to hurt anything. More bullets or more lasers shooting at them.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Well, I'm happy to have fighters. Yes, yes, fighters.
Clearly, the Quartermaster shouldn't be piloting a fighter unless he's also a pilot. But those who can be pilots should be pilots.
Well, we also have a Star Destroyer, but we have the MC Home 1 as well.
Do we?
Whatever it's called. You don't remember my inspiring speech? They're surely going to stay around and fight.
Okay.
Iceman looks out the window and sees the ship jump away.
That is not canon.
I wish it was. I really wanted to.
So I'll look back over and ask, do we know if we have any ion cannons, any ion artillery that we can use to disable the ship?
Tomno looks at the escape pods and sees Iceman's jump boots fly away.
What the?
Well, Star Destroyers do have some ion complement on the ship. What in particular are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if we can make the ship or the bomb in the ship inert before we even breach it.
Well, it's inert as long as there's no Force sensitives activating it. But do we know that they didn't get a Force sensitive from Dathomir? Like another one? There's a lot of those down there.
preliminary information scans on the ship indicate that there are no living beings aboard the vessel. Unless they've got it in some sort of cryogenics chamber, which is doubtful, there's no one on that ship besides droids.
Okay, let's blow it up.
However, I would like to point out one thing. She moves to the center of the table, quickly taking out something from a satchel at her hip. She inserts it into the console with a satisfying click, and eventually a hologram of the ship comes up, and she points out that HK-47 isn't a stupid creature. He's got to be some smart, like some degree of ultra intelligent to survive for 3,000 years, yes?
Yeah.
Rocks do it all the time.
I thought about that for a little bit, and she then points to the bridge and she says, "This is the only thing that's been changed on the ship since it's been excavated from Mustafar. Everything else has been basically put back to what you might call factory settings. The bridge is reinforced immeasurably. There is a staggering amount of plating on the bridge."
Does the bridge have engines on it?
She looks kind of shocked and says, "No, but my reasoning for bringing this up is why would he armor the bridge unless there was something in there to protect?"
Like himself, because it's the bridge?
And his magic bomb?
I thought we were all assuming this anyways.
She gives you a bit of a shrug and says, "All right, I just thought I'd make sure everyone was on the same page."
No, if you have some kind of information that says he has a super weapon or something, that would be good to know. But if it's just the bridge has extra armor, does that matter?
I got an idea.
Speak up, Pat.
We disable the ship. With actual ordnance, let's hit the engines. Then we'll just tractor it into the nearest star.
That's
Yeah,
what
I like
I
that.
was thinking.
I agree that we should probably hit the engines. And that should be a prime target.
Let's just chuck it into the sun.
Contrary to popular belief, Iceman, you typically can't get too close to a sun even with a Star Destroyer.
Yes, but since physics is a thing that works, we can just throw it that direction.
Or we could just shoot it.
Can we shoot
Yeah.
it into that direction?
Let's
say a
just
tractor
go
beam.
shoot it.
Let's go shoot it.
Very loud.
Let's go shoot it, and if whatever's
clump
left, we throw into the sun.
fills the room. Corey, make an average resilience check.
Oh no.
What's happening? You
His
broke up a
leg
bit.
attacking.
Ah,
But I paid so much money for these limbs. It's average, you said?
Yep.
How resilient is he? Resilient enough.
Oh.
No.
You
Not
kind of jeer
resilient enough.
forward and hold onto your leg with your left arm, and you say, "Damn!" She's literally kind of bolted it to your flesh and says, "That'll work for now."
But I specifically ordered a Replilim. I paid for it.
Did you specify what species, though?
She gives you a shrug and says,
Protocol droid.
"Based on the current time scale, I reckon that this is the best I can do for you. I'm sorry."
This is awful. This
Iceman
is so
begins
awful.
walking across the room and starts. His body language seems to suggest he's going over to Tom to put a hand on his shoulder, but he just brushes past to get some water from the water fountain.
Before we go, there's something that I must do. I'm gonna leave the room and head to my room.
Oh,
should we be worried about her? Like,
Are we ever
the
not?
whole arm possession thing kind of new to me.
This visualization of the Trandoshan bubbles saying this is really good.
She's clearly gonna try to kill at least one of us, and it's gonna be me.
Iceman nods.
No one has any
Fine.
input on that?
Are we fine?
So, all right,
I mean,
hold on,
she-
guys. Louise, you arrive in your dorm. It's a little dirty. It feels like someone's been through it recently, and you probably surmise that it's just, been the few stormtroopers that are left looking for supplies. And what would you like to do?
I'm gonna sit on the floor and meditate and try to purify my arm.
Yeah?
Ooh.
There's mountains of sanitizer.
There you go.
Okay, and what
It's a
skill am I
discipline
rolling with?
check. That is a fucking discipline check.
Oh my gosh, what is this arm?
We have plenty
I
of
want to- I
ghost
want to
points.
flip a destiny point.
Sure.
To upgrade?
Destiny point. Whatever. I know.
Remember, you got those 2 boosts that you can use, the touch of fate
I
stuff.
want to see despair just to see what happens.
So so does that reduce one of these to a purple, or do I
It
get like
upgrades your
another
green
yellow?
to
That-
a yellow.
Yeah.
And then
And you can use the touch of fate.
use the 2
Yeah.
boosts. Let me see if I have anything else.
No! Roll badly! Damn it!
That's trying.
Please, please,
Damn.
please, please.
Oh.
Aw.
Ooh.
That wasn't very
raise
exciting.
your arm into the air and hold your still intact one in front of it and begin to try and meditate as peacefully as you can. And eventually you feel what might be described as the Force's version of writer's block, as you just feel like nothing is happening and you're literally sitting in a room doing nothing.
Just kind of furrow my eyebrows and go,
My stanzas.
Wait, despair is
that
not
didn't
even
work
in these
out.
place.
I'll go rejoin the group.
You walk in right as you get the impression that they were talking about you. And Katia, did you want to say something? Because you just DM'd me.
My metal arm just reflexively clenches.
Katia, are
It's
you
like
even
old
here?
Arthur.
Yeah, my speakers. I was turning on my speaker system, and I cut out when you were saying that. So just repeat that last bit, please.
So you notice Zilla walk back into the room. You just DM me something. Do you have something you want to say?
Oh, how do you want to resolve that? I don't know how you want to resolve.
Look at the fucking response.
Like to make it
How do you're cutting out?
check. Try in.
Tespa's back.
It really is.
The secret is they're actually a robot. Have been this entire time.
Like from the like.
Oh no.
Had similar
Alright, is that
reinforcing in the
Oh,
bridge, and why they might have that.
Hey,
You
look,
should
it's
just
words.
undo whatever you did to your speakers, Katia.
I don't know.
Kinda
I
like a
got
robot or
none of
something?
that.
Yeah.
You were a robot for a good minute.
Okay, cool. Nice silence.
All right, testing 1, 2.
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. I don't know what happened there. I didn't change anything. I just did the testing feature in Discord. Hold on. Let me turn down this music.
Here.
Okay. So I want to see, I guess, my memory to see if I know of any similar cases in history, like historic battles, where a ship has had reinforced like bridge, and like why that might be the case. Are they just trying to prevent
So that'll
the damage?
be a pretty difficult roll because it's a 3,000-year-old vessel.
Okay.
That's going to be, I would say it's a formidable roll with one of them being red.
Formidable. Okay, that's 4.
5. One of them red.
1 red. Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna delete all these excess dice you have. Jesus, you like collecting them?
I put 1 rank.
It's the habit
in,
of nesting from
warfare
Tesla.
Yep, Tesla lives.
Kadia is actually Tesla in real life.
Wouldn't it be crazy if Kadia played Tesfa in the next campaign?
It would be.
That would be crazy. 0 success, 1 advantage.
What do you want to do with the advantage?
Could I know of a case where it's been used but remember nothing about it?
I would say that that's just a lot for 1 advantage. So I can like give you an idea.
Got any ideas?
Yeah. What are you guys thinking?
No success.
So you could maybe glean a little bit more information about like the reinforcement,
Okay.
more so
fair.
than
How is
like
it
what it's actually used for.
Yeah, like what is there anything to indicate that like is there more reinforcement towards a certain part of the bridge? Is it evenly reinforced? That kind of thing.
Sure. So you lean in kind of close to the hologram while it's still up, and you make direct eye contact with Billy while you do it, and she says, "Yeah, you noticed that too." You quickly come to the realization that the reinforcement that it has is the type of reinforcement that is meant to stop what they call mass rounds, like not a blaster, nothing like that. They're meant to stop solid projectiles.
Mac rounds in atmosphere.
Okay, I will convey that. And I will remark that it seems odd that they would not have stripped that off. Since nobody uses ballistic rounds anymore.
But you said that the bridge has been upgraded since the ship was taken off Mustafar.
Billy nods and says, "Yes, that's correct." So that means that they willingly made this choice.
So they willingly did this. I can't think of any reason why they would willingly do this.
Artaz raises his hand and says, "Well, they are in the middle of an asteroid field."
Maybe they're expecting impact to the bridge for some reason? Like, I guess asteroids?
Or a Star Destroyer?
Or they're using their ship as a weapon.
Iceman goes over to the pilot's chair for the Star Destroyer because there is one of those. And
you know what? No, I've got an art asset for you.
Ooh.
What, you think they're gonna like ram us or something? Kalo, I need this model, by the way.
They do have a reinforced bridge.
Yeah, that's... I think maybe we should keep our distance.
Is this the bridge?
Yeah, this is actually, I did not make this. This is from
never
a guy called Yodax.
Okay, pretty cool. Where's the pilot's chair?
Say it's there in our hearts and minds.
Is it at the tip, or is it back here?
There's a suspiciously recently installed chair at the front of the bridge.
Yes.
I plot an intercept course for the ship to put us at max weapons range, and then I punch it.
Okay.
I guess we're doing this.
The ship's engines roar to life and make a bit of a churning throughout the ship, and you are now, moving. Make a leadership.
Can you describe
check,
how?
by the way, because no, make a leadership check. It's gonna be hard because you don't know anyone on the bridge. Yes.
It's my ship. They know that. I'm their captain.
It's a ship that requires multiple people to crew it. Shut your fucking mouth and make the roll.
You bought the ship, you didn't buy the crew. What is this nonsense?
What kind of check is this?
It's a leadership check.
Hello?
Leadership.
I know.
Leadership. Sorry,
How
I
difficult-
thought I said average or hard. No, it was
Oh,
hard actually.
Who put Pit Little in the pit?
I hated hearing
Because
that.
that person needs to take strain.
Can I get
Who
a
did
boost
it?
since it's my ship?
Sure, I will give
I'll
you a
answer
boost
that
because of the
question.
chair.
What does the
They're-
chair
they're
say
more-
on the back? No, cool kids allowed.
So the ship it's moving, all right? They're not so inept as to literally not know how to start the engines, but it is taking the longest way possible around the asteroid field. All right, so after Billy quickly moves up to the bridge and says, "Oh, okay, I guess you're commanding this ship now. I could have done that for you."
Well, these Nancys were sitting here yapping, and we got a universe-ending bomb to deal with. So I wanted to get the show on the road.
It seems like we've jumped into the 1970s.
All right, Bubbles, you know what that means.
Yep. Yeah. And Bubbles goes to the main gunnery station and prepares. Which, speaking of preparing, I need to find the...
I would like to
rules
flip
again.
any point,
Sure.
and say that I got someone on the ship somewhere that knew how to do this. Custom modify the gunnery seat to accommodate Bubbles' large frame so that he is more comfortable in firing and gets a boost for all his checks.
Is it a secret labs
Wait,
chair?
seriously?
It's a
Ergonomic.
very comfortable chair. It's
yeah,
like a
it's
gamer chair.
Yeah, it's a secret lab fucking Phoenix chair. They're not even out yet. That's a 2023 model.
No, I don't actually have a chair prop, Templar. Thanks, guys. God.
Actually, we do have a chair prop, but it's not that type of chair.
No. It's also stuck in other models, so I can't grab it.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm assuming you climb into the gunner position, right, Bubbles?
Yes.
All right.
And
So you
Bubbles
guys,
notices how comfy this chair is and kind of settles in very, very comfortably.
all right. So, you guys see the Hammerhead starting to come into actual you can see it through the window at this point, and the Star Destroyer is getting very close. And I need everyone to make a perception check.
Perception. What
That's going to be an
difficulty?
average check.
Ooh,
I
I
don't
can
know
do
what
that.
my perception is.
I'm going to guess not especially high.
No. Not
3
really.
success, 2 advantage. What are the advantage? I recover a strain.
Okay, so you notice that
Oh, wait, no, I
the
can't.
massive contingent of the droid starfighters that were surrounding it they've left, and they seem to be on a course headed directly into Dathomir.
Into Dathomir.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Iceman tells the comm officer to radio the New Republic fleet to
Free?
let him know the fleet to let him know to expect the starfighters.
After a couple of seconds of what sounds like a passive-aggressive argument, the Imperial officer on the bridge and the New Republic one eventually say out, and he turns to you and says, "Yeah, they got it." Okay.
Could I try to slice the... What just happened?
Wasn't me.
Go
What
ahead,
just
Slug.
happened?
Could I try to slice the ship? I wanted to try to disable its shields.
Which ship?
Our ship, obviously.
Yes, no, yeah, of course, yeah.
You can put them in there. It's fine. I'm just moving it to the side because there's another art asset that's going to be loaded.
I can't find Tomnal. I can't find Tomnal.
You want to see Scarlet?
So, Slim, you
I
make your
found
way over to
Scarlet.
the computer and start to, type a couple of things down. But you notice that There's actually a ton of warnings on the Star Destroyer. Go ahead and make a computer check if you want to try and do something about that. Or you can just ignore it and try and do what you're doing.
I'll
There's
investigate.
a ton of what?
Warnings.
There's a bunch of warnings.
Warning.
Like, yeah, check your tire pressure or something.
Yeah, the kind of warnings that happen when someone who has no idea what they're doing takes command of a giant warship.
I've seen these before. There's keys here.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can
know
press
what
the keys and things happen.
Rod told me that these they're doing.
Slevered, it's going to be...
Sorry, what was the difficulty? Average? Okay. Oh my gosh. It's dangerous. Once it says to advantage.
There's a
It's
number
posed.
of external cyber threats, you might say, literally combating the Star Destroyer's defense systems right now.
Shit, we're being Cyloned.
What? Why did you say words that piss me off so bad?
Frack.
Don't worry, I'm good with the cyber.
Notably, it looks like they're trying to disable the life support on the Star Destroyer.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do in response. First thing, I'm going to overcharge myself and give myself a little bit more. I'm going to boost up my intellect. I've got a little
With
computer
his
chip on the
brain.
back of my head. I'm going to use that to interface to jack into the ship itself.
Okay.
Can we visibly see his head get bigger?
When he plugs it into the Star Destroyer, you guys notice that his eyes blink at the exact same time that the module clicks.
Let me hop over to specialization to because there's a specific role for it. It's a hard mechanics check.
Iceman tells whoever on the crew that would be able to do it to determine the location of the ship's comm array.
Okay.
Would that be a warfare roll to
That
determine
would
location?
totally be warfare.
Okay, I'll make that roll.
Sure.
So I've boosted my characteristic of intelligence up 1, and then I'm going to try and combat this thing.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
So I am trying to at least fend off some of these cyber attacks. Specifically, the one in, I'm going to focus on life support for right now.
Sure, that is going to be a daunting computer check. And because you're currently jacked in with the ship, I'll say that you get a boost because you have a more intricate understanding of the ship's systems as a result. Basically, you took a class instantly upon plugging in.
I know Kung Fu.
Yes, that's right.
Wow, I found the Skillshare app on this computer.
I hate it here.
Wow.
1 success, 1 advantage, 2 triumphs.
The hammerhead blows up.
So Slevered, initially,
Okay.
you resolve it and you stop that attempt in its entirety. What do you want the one advantage?
I'm going to initiate the No You program, except instead of life support, it's just going to be just electricity. They're just going to... It's just going to
With
misfire,
advantage?
like when they're... With the 2 triumphs, sir.
I was resolving them in order. Thank you. What
With the advantage, I will breathe a fresh sigh of relief as I have successfully thwarted their attempts.
Okay. All right. So the 2
Round of
triumphs,
applause.
you just want to turn the ship off. I'll say that you can turn off certain subsystems, which is kind of a big deal. What do you want to turn off?
No, here's a better idea. 2 triumph. Can I turn off one system and turn on another? Permanently?
Can you get a little more descriptive than that?
No, just say
Sure.
yes, Caleb. What could go wrong?
Come on, Sliver.
I'm going to turn
Spill
off the
beans.
shields. I'm going to turn off the
Oh,
shields
no.
and turn on the left engine, so it will start flying at as fast as it can go in a circle in that asteroid field.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
I hate it here. Alright, so the ship, Alright, let me get the art asset. It currently is
No, Kalo, will it be spinning in a circle?
Yeah, if it's not, then we can end the session
I
here.
had
We'll
thought
come back next week.
I hadn't
And
thought about that.
Come back next week with more accurate asset.
As the Achilles closes in, one of the officers turns and says to Bubbles, "You can fire now if you'd like."
Okay, let's do that. Biggest guns. Let's do the right engine.
Yeah, so they only have power to the left engine, so they keep that circle up. I like it.
Remember, you get a boost from your comfy chair.
Yes, I have a die right here to remind me. Which Kalo, your bridge placement, flawless, absolutely flawless. All right, so I need to refresh myself on what happened to the third one. There used to be 3. Now I can only find 2.
What are you looking for?
There are specific different actions you can take with starship weapons. All right, we're doing a concentrated barrage.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Now that I see the ship model, what's reinforced on the ship? Is it just
It's
like
the head.
the frame, or is it like the entire front of the ship?
The big looking rectangular. Well, it's not rectangular prism, but yeah.
It's a diamond.
Yeah, close enough.
Is it just like the windows? Like
There's
that
6 sides to it.
reinforced?
No, the whole like red. You see where the guns are on the bottom and top, all the way up to those.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay,
that whole head.
Entire face is reinforced. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Levered, while you see Bubbles trying to make a decent shot, you're just kind of sitting in your chair and you look back to the computer monitor and instantly notice that the computer is stating that it has opened the hangar bay doors, and you hear a bunch of screaming throughout the ship.
Whoa.
Their ship.
Can I open the security cams to see what's happening in the hangar?
The hangar blinks open, and you see the cool runnings go flying directly out of the Star Destroyer's hangar, along with what looks to be the quartermaster.
Oh no.
Can I attempt to tractor beam the cool runnings back into the ship?
Sure.
Quartermaster's gone. There's nothing I can do for him.
He's fucking gone.
I'm not gonna lay on this one.
Wait,
back.
I'm confused. What's happening here?
They hacked our systems. They hacked specifically the hangar bay.
I thought you stopped them.
I stopped the life
I
support.
still don't think. Do we have an answer for if the ship is spinning?
It is currently spinning. I didn't expect you guys to make it spin. I'm sorry.
It spins.
Spin. Every once in a while,
Okay,
it collides directly with an asteroid.
Hit by asteroids.
What?
Their ship is spinning and is possibly running into asteroids.
Oh,
yes?
Yeah, we haven't resolved that yet, but yes. Okay,
just
so
wanna make
hangar
sure that
bay
we're
doors
not-
are open. Yeah. Hangar bay doors are open. I'm trying to tractor beam the cool runnings back in.
And make a. God, I'm pretty sure that would be gunnery and nothing related to computer.
Yeah, I would. Be
Yeah,
gunnery.
because it is a gunnery check.
Go ahead and make that. That's a hard one.
Hard gunnery check. You got it.
Hello, Budgie Lover.
Hi,
Just
Budgie.
gotta find my gunners.
How does it feel having the existence of the cool running up to Slubbard's gunnery rolling ability?
The ship was doomed, right? So
So,
I mean, it's only being tossed out the airlock. It's not plummeting into a planet.
let me finish.
Yep. What did the failures do?
You guys see Pad immediately jam his hand onto a big red button, and you see the tractor beam fire on the ship, and it misses. The camera displays the cool runnings flying directly into an asteroid and being sundered into two.
Oh,
Again, that ship has been through so much.
Iceman slowly turns towards Pad and stares at him coldly through his sunglasses.
So, Slevert, you notice that there is currently another cyber attack headed for the Star Destroyer. Go ahead and make a formidable computers check.
Whoa! Did we ever find?
yeah. Why is
delay on
Sliver
that?
getting 3 turns in a row here?
I assumed you made the roll.
Let's resolve other people and then, just
Right. My
think
bad.
of it as like combat turns at this point. Yeah. All good.
That's might be. Go ahead, Bubbles.
What difficulty are we looking at?
Right, we're all gonna roll for Slever's initiative.
Wait. Did we find out where the Panzer is?
Yes, actually. So eventually they come back to you and point out that it is somewhat internal, but it's basically just on the side of the ship, and it's a very easy shot.
The what now?
The
Just on the
Panzer. The reason they're able to hack us.
Oh, okay. Assuming somebody says something, Bubbles will quickly retarget to that.
Iceman says something.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bubbles quickly retargets to that.
Good talk.
So there's going to be 2 setback because of the asteroids, and the difficulty is going to be hard. But I mean, it doesn't matter. You're going to succeed anyway.
Does it matter?
Well, you never know.
It's Bubbles. Like, come on, guys.
Honestly, I haven't been rolling all that well.
Dang.
Shut up.
Star Destroyer guns to a burr.
All right, so that's base damage of, I think it was 11. I forgot to bring that reference up. I'm sorry. Yeah, damage 11, but there are 10 of them, so... Okay, my next character is just going to be really, really simple.
Yeah?
Because this is ridiculous.
What do you mean simple? You point and stuff and you shoot.
I don't
What
know
is?
the-
What else is there?
Yeah, and then I have like 5 different layers of damage to add up, and...
Fires.
The character may spend, I believe that's advantage. Advantage is the one with the wings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. To add damage equal to the number of weapons involved in the attack. Okay, so that's plus 10. And then plus 5 for my skill, plus, what is it, 3? Is it 3 for the
Yeah,
Oh, wait, are we at long range?
Yeah.
Are we at long range?
Yes.
Okay, then that's plus another 3. I'm not even keeping track of this. Let's see, that's 28 so far. Yeah, 28. To
All right.
to the specific
Commentary.
That would be a called shot, but I didn't tell you to roll for it. So, all right. So,
No, it's different. Like I don't.
is it? Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
but-
fully
well,
understand.
That's fine.
it, but
I'm
whatever.
not. I'm not. It's fine. The shot roars off of the Star Destroyer and impacts the side of the Hammerhead, and you feel this immeasurable sense of glee as you watch a 1,000-year-old priceless artifact get just about sundered in half, as like the just a massive chunk it just flies off of the Hammerhead.
All right. With that, are you willing to tell me whether or not that will cancel out any ongoing hacks?
So you could ask your computer person to like try and find out, or your captain or something like that, because you're gunnery. You could assume that it did, right? But like,
Right. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the Triumph.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean that's fine. The Triumph could easily, like, without taking up the actual Triumph, tell you, yeah, like you're pretty sure that'll take care of most of their cyber attacks on the ship. Whoop.
Okay.
And so, what do you actually want to do
for
with
that Triumph? Yeah, I would like perfect situational awareness of everything around us.
I would like to
Just-
become omniscient.
Exactly, yes.
Bubbles becomes force sensitive with 3 ranks in the sense skill.
Yeah.
He becomes a Jedi of the ship. Oh my god. No, but what do you want to do with it? I'm not sure what you're asking.
Just make
Becomes
it
one with the stars.
make it take out outgoing transmissions, but keep incoming ones, so that we can keep the hacks coming.
Sure.
Yeah,
So
alright.
does that sound good? Did you like that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
So you love blowing up precise parts of ships, and you're pretty sure that what you just shot is
Yeah.
actually just the thing that completely disables outgoing, and it looks like it'll continue to receive transmissions freely.
All right. So I think they can still receive communications if that's helpful to anybody.
That's great.
Like
Okay.
a surgeon with a sledgehammer.
Anybody else want to go before me? So yeah, like Corey, Rog.
I'm useless.
Is there another gunnery station?
Technically,
after the shot has impact,
yeah.
you guys notice that the Hammerhead isn't. It's not fighting back. It's loop-de-looping.
Good.
There's
I'm
so
going
in
to
terms
just
of like
use-
other co-pilot things, there's things that you can do there too. So you can take a look at the Starship Combat cheat sheet.
Well, I mean, there are multiple batteries, and like you can fire each battery once per however
Mhm.
many slow firing it has.
I'm
I
flipping
would
it. That's
like
any
to keep
point
an
in
eye
time.
out. I would like to keep an eye out for other any other threats, like just so someone's like keeping an eye on the scanners and that kind of stuff.
Sure. Let me resolve this real quick. Good talk.
Good.
Okay, how do I flavor this? I love it. So what are you looking for, Kanya?
I am looking for anything unexpected. So I expect them to be there. I expect asteroids to be moving around. I'm looking for anything that's other than that.
Sure. Make a perception check. Actually, that really does tie in with this roll right here. Cool. It's gonna be I'd say hard with 2 setback because you're looking at it from the window, I imagine.
I was referring to mostly the scanning devices and
Sure.
that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
that's fine. That's fine. You can.
That's still hard.
Yeah.
So
still hard.
and it could still potentially be set back with the asteroids being around, causing interference.
Okay, so that's the roll.
One more difficulty.
Get this roll. Such a terrible roll.
I was really excited for you to succeed, and you just didn't. You let it.
I'm not the perception.
That roll is not happening with that dice pool.
Maybe 10% chance of succeeding.
Okay, so who else would like to try and do something? I'm going to resolve that roll a little bit here. Currently, the Star Destroyer has moved in close enough that, like, if you wanted, you could try and board it.
I will do that because I have nothing else to do.
I mean, you could try firing another bank of turbo lasers if you wanted to, because there's a lot of them.
Oh, there are? Okay, I'll try firing
A
lasers.
Star Destroyer is like it's in the name. It's super fucking armed to the teeth. At least
Yeah, like Slever just did the tractor beams. I did 1 out of
what, 8 barback
5,
cannons?
6?
It's like what?
No,
It's
like
gunnery?
banks of turrets.
Yeah, you could just try and fire that
Yeah.
big boy. Get in there.
Average? Hard?
Based on distance, it's probably gonna be that hard.
I mean, if we're moving in, wouldn't that indicate?
Yeah.
Close
Oh, no,
If
in?
it's
you're right.
close
I
enough to
outframed it.
board.
Yeah, it's gonna be average. My bad. She clicks it multiple times. Okay.
As always.
Okay, what is the base damage of a barbed? Hold on.
11.
Oh, is it? Shit.
Yep.
Alright. So, Frog Buddy, your shot
So-
ricochets off the rear of the ship.
Oh, breach
Make
4.
a perception check. Oh, even better. Go ahead and make an average perception check. The gunnery module makes a like it points out to something on the ship. Did you? Holy shit! You're what?
My advantage be that I notice all of the little crannies in the asteroids, but nothing else. I make patterns out of little holes in the rocks.
Yeah, sure. You've done pretty well signing your name into the asteroid.
I just zone out in the middle of combat. Oh, that looks like a star.
She just starts firing her name into it, and everyone's like, "You know, we're like trying to save the galaxy, right? Like, Zilla, hello." So, Slevered, I imagine you tried to try and close the hangar, yeah?
Yes. If there's no other threats coming in,
Sure.
then I'll try to close the hangar.
You basically just flip a switch. It's not something you have to roll for. The ship just pretty much will do it for you. You see the it wasn't really a gate so much as it was like an energy field goes back up, and it's still just as silent as it was a moment ago. Everyone in there is dead, and so you guys notice that the Hammerhead has actually stopped dead in its tracks. The engines are currently like not even lit.
Okay, that's not typical behavior.
It eventually comes listing into a position to where it is currently facing the Star Destroyer, but has not done anything. So Billy quickly steps up to the chair next to Iceman and says, "What would you like to do?"
Blast him.
All right, Corey, I hate to do this like this. Can we do a break really quick? I will be right back.
Sure. We will be right back.
My bad. about to have a good time.
Okay. That's the first thing we caught in the audio when we came back, so we are about to have a good time.
What, the ring fit thing?
No,
Yes.
that sadly
Oh.
didn't make it.
Oh,
But yeah, so the stream is now sponsored by Ring Fit Adventure. So just the
It's
adventure
a great
mode.
game. I can attest.
Do you feel like you're in better shape after having played it?
Yes, and your form improves a lot because if you don't do the exercise well, you do less damage.
what does it entail for the uninitiated?
It entails squeezing a ring and jumping around a lot.
And running.
So, enough about Ring Fit.
Is there ever enough about Ring Fit?
So before anyone
So
gets on me about my shittiness here, I'm gonna flip a destiny point. I will also point out that I have a triumph from a roll that I did earlier, made by the opposing crew. Corey, I think
Fair.
you said you wanted to make a perception check. Oh,
Yes.
No, we're gonna handle that to spare it. It's great. Don't worry.
Yes, I want to perceive if there's robots taking the damaged enemy ship and repairing it in any way, if I can tell that from here.
Sure, go ahead and make an average with a setback. You're currently close enough to the ship that it's pretty visible.
Can I hand him one of those old timey telescopes that telescopes out? I just like
Sure,
flick
you
it
just
out
have
at him
one
and
on
hand it.
hand. I'll allow it. Give
I'm
him a
ref-
boost.
Yeah,
I'm
it
refusing.
came to me with
I'm
the ship. It was
refusing
in the
to use
captain's
that.
quarters.
refusing to use
He's never been more sure in his life. Damn.
I'd like
Okay.
pat Iceman on the head and hand it back.
with your Elven IC.
Seven success, 3 advantage.
See? Helped out.
No, I didn't use yours. I already had 2 boosts just for being Tomnal. Kalo is just gobsmacked by my great roll there.
Doesn't happen often.
He is speechless.
I can see the molecules moving.
Speechless or potentially dead. He's never gone AF Kalo in the middle of a stream before.
Whoa, hold on.
Alright, I'll take over.
The ship explodes. We all put on sunglasses and fly away. While getting foot massages. Uh-oh. Kalo? Uh-oh.
Oh.
He left the call.
We do.
When he was saying, "Whoa, hold on," was it like a power surge that was happening?
Lights are getting real bright.
Well, we haven't heard Kadia say anything.
I'm here. I agree with the notion of putting on some sunglasses and flying away.
Kadio was Thor earlier with the electrical interference on Fortune Dad, so.
Can we loot the ship while he's gone?
Loop the
What do we
ship or loot
expect
the
this-
ship? Because I've already looped the ship.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna ram us. He's gonna rogue one us into some asteroids.
We're gonna do a little bob and weave with the ISD.
Why is there a brown
I missed
wampa
what you
over
said,
here?
Claudia.
There we go.
So,
It's a white
how are we
wampa.
going to dodge a ship that's more agile than us?
We're not. We're gonna take it on the chin. Kalo's in chat. Thanks for watching, Kalo. He's saying, "I think my sound driver crashed. Hold up. Well, appreciate the
There
viewership."
he is.
And
He's back.
What that was about.
I
All of a
hacked your
sudden,
system.
I heard an awful noise, and I couldn't hear you guys anymore. I think my fucking sound driver crashed for a second. My bad.
It was the sound of Koi rolling 7
Just hearing the Sirius Sam 3
We're role
bomb.
playing so good that HK hacked you.
wow.
So, out of curiosity, what is the last thing you guys heard?
Corey, make a make a roll that went really
And
well.
then he rolled 7 success, 3 advantage, and then you disappeared.
Yeah, we thought you were
All
just
right.
impressed.
I was, but all right, let's get back on track. So you look out of the bridge and see that there is actually a very large contingent of droids on the back end of the ship. You lean in a little bit closer, kind of squint in your eyes, and realize that they are not doing anything to repair it. They are striking the ship in such a manner so as to damage it.
Oh. They're helping?
Is that what you say to your crew?
Yeah, no, that's what Thomas says. I don't know if we should be doing this anymore.
My crew.
Wait, they're damaging their own ship?
They're damaging their own ship.
They're sacrificing the ship. We need to change tactics.
Well, sacrificing it for what? What are they doing?
What are they damaging on the ship?
They're hacked. They're like hitting the engines,
Sliver,
I
do you
think?
want your scan
How
since
big
you're
a
on-
boom?
You roll to figure out what they're doing to the ship.
Sorry, Kayla, what'd you say?
Since you're technically on the scanners, you could try and make a check to see what they're doing. Because honestly, he's just looking outside of the bridge. Like, also he has elven
I mean-
eyes because who on earth would see that?
Yeah, I'm just asking Corey
Well,
that. I was just asking Corey
Kayla, we're
that.
not on Earth.
Pad, run a scan.
You don't want me to run a scan.
Lay that order. Pad, run a scan.
Running a scan.
What's
What's
the
the
fuck? Tomlo starts walking off the
Perception.
bridge.
It's an average.
Good luck.
It's computer's average. What
One
do you mean?
step back for the astro. Oh, computers, not perception.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're what? Yeah, now you'll get the
A lot better.
Okay. 1 success, 6 advantage.
Okay, you notice like where they are currently like striking. They're doing it like where the engines are actually housed. What do you want to do with the 6 advantage? You can basically glean whatever you want from this.
Okay, so they're attacking the housing for the engines. Are they attacking the engines themselves or like the scaffolding that's holding the engines together?
Are they trying to turn the bridge into a projectile?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
is it the left or
real
right
question.
engine?
They're destroying the safety switch on the engines in an effort to get them to turn on based on the report.
Okay.
Resume fire.
Okay.
All right, so basically combat
Can I
can
pick an action?
Yeah, so basically I was about to say, hey, combat starts, the ship is currently roared to life, but there is enough, like, the fires erupting from the back of the Hammerhead is quite intense, and it doesn't look very normal. The despair is, so while you're running the scan, Sliver, you notice that a lot of droids have been accidentally jettisoned outside of the ship that look very helpful. Like, they looked like siege droids, like they were gonna come in, like, and they had guns, etc. They're just currently flying outside of the Hammerhead at this point.
They fly now?
They not like that, they don't. Zilla, go ahead and make a...
So how far away are these guys that are trying to destroy the switches? How far away are they?
Well, they're on the
As far
Hammerhead
as the
itself, so
ship.
at this point it's medium range.
Alright, I'm gonna rip those fuckers off the ship and fling them into space.
With what?
Oh,
Medium
that's not, no,
planetary
sorry,
range.
that's planetary medium, not
That's
human
not the
medium.
same range.
Ah,
Your arms aren't that long.
use your words.
I didn't think what I was saying was... Wait, I'm so...
Yeah, this one's on Frog.
Like, you guys are in the ship! She just
Yeah.
drops
Frogs
from the
reaches
hangar bay, flies onto the Hammerhead with no oxygen mask. I've got this!
I mean, that sounds on point for my character.
Tomnall turns around and sees Zilla like trying to stretch her arm through the transparisteel window. So what are you doing?
So, Sliver, by the way, you also notice that their shields are down.
Their shields are down. Hit them hard.
Wait, have you noticed that their shields are still down?
That's what I said.
Can you stop?
I will never.
Don't mock my fucking fish man. No, I'm backing you up. So Frog,
Thanks, Arcos.
it is your turn. You can make an attack against that shit.
Now that I don't know if I want to. Okay, I'm gonna aim for the droids that are obviously doing something fishy.
Okay, that's a cool
We
shot.
do have ion cannons. Also light turbo lasers. I don't know what the difference is between these things besides, these
Do
do
we
less
have an
damage.
EMP?
Well, I mean, ion cannons are kind of
They're like an
EMP-ish.
EMP. Like, so we have ion cannons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
And if you manage to deal enough of the ship's trauma threshold, yeah, you could totally just knock it out.
Do you want the heavies or the mediums?
They're both still using gunnery, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's all gunnery.
We're gonna go heavy, because that's the only way I know how to do it.
All right, heavy. Oh no, sorry, they're battleship ion cannons,
Yeah.
not heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's just same roll as last time. I'm assuming, has the difficulty changed?
Same range, I guess. Yeah.
So it was average, right?
Yes.
Damage 9, breach 3, critical
Hey!
4.
A success!
I sound really excited about that.
Pshoo!
I mean, do you even have any training in gunnery?
No,
I
she's
do.
just doing it.
Took a class. I took a class.
Oh, that's right, that one class.
Spaces.
She went to
You know, one more
college. She got a
class and I would
certificate.
have-
I took a Zumba
I
class,
left
so
a
I'm
little
in
early
MMA
for
now.
the certificate, but you know, I've studied gunnery.
So the shot impacts the ship, and you do solid damage. You're pretty sure that the current condition of the ship indicates that you did full damage, and that is so real quick so I can write it down. That's what base damage, since you have the sheet up right now.
9.
Inertial. Okay, 9. Okay, sorry. So, and I think Iceman, what do you got for us?
I'd like to maneuver to be above the ship
To the above.
and
the-
slightly
what?
behind it. I would like to position ourselves above and behind the ship.
The ship that's coming right at us?
That
So just positioning it so it won't be a straight shot at us instead.
I want to maneuver behind
I
it.
mean, that's fine, but I will warn you that will take a not just one turn to move the Star Destroyer like that.
If I micro jump.
You know what? No,
Micro
just because he
jump.
said, do you guys want to micro jump in an asteroid field?
No. You realize who your pilot is.
Yeah,
No.
but
We ain't
no.
So
micro
we're
jump.
gonna do it.
No.
What's the roll? And then we can decide.
For That's not how this
Roll,
works.
It just happened.
That's
You
not how
wanna see
any of
what
this
happens?
works.
Fine. We won't do it.
I mean, no, I'm with you. I'm all about that Iceman life, but bruh.
No. Party full of fun suckers. I get it. I would
am
like to
okay.
maneuver.
Trying to
If
play
we
this
die-
towards
I would like
This
to maneuver
micro
so
jump-
that there are. Do what?
I said if we die in this micro jump, that's the broken sunglasses right there at the end.
That's the way to go.
I'm down for it. Like, no,
No,
like,
no.
do it, motherfucker. You won't.
The sunglasses would have to break before the jump ends, and I estimate I would just have a moment of, oh shit.
I would only do it if it was a roll, but it's not, so I'm not gonna do it. So instead, I want to maneuver the ship so that there are several very large asteroids between us and the other ship.
Currently, there's actually quite a few already there. You basically align the ship in a pretty, pristine way. Like, it's gonna be pretty hard. At this point, they would have to run square into an asteroid to hit the ship.
That's what Daddy likes.
Okay, I will just treat that as a movement. Do you want to actually do something?
Yes, what can I do?
I mean, you could try and run over to one of the gunnery positions and do a shot as well.
Can I
You start
ships
the
are large.
Zoom class as well.
Yeah, can I rocket boot my way over to one of the gunnery positions?
Absolutely. You shoot straight out of your seat, sending Billy's hair in a bit of a tuft like in the movies, and you land in the seat.
And I, run my finger across the switches, they all light up, and I squeeze that trigger.
Alright, go ahead and make an average gunnery check.
You made this
Now,
man
what are you
move
firing
like
right
half
now?
a kilometer in a single.
Alright, that is... Well, just because I didn't ask, I will allow you to choose whichever guns you wanted to use. Did you want to use a barbette? Did you want to use an ion?
What are the big ones?
Those would be the
Barbette.
barbette.
Just the big ones.
Okay.
It's 18 damage.
18. Ooh.
Breach 4.
Okay. And I think you're good. Do you have any advantage? Yeah, what do you want to do with that big boy? Do you want
I'm
passive
able to get back in my
boost?
pilot.
I'll say narratively you could, but like not physically.
Wait, I'm confused by that statement.
It's me too. What do you want to do with that?
I'll pass a boost.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm
Believe
now
it.
doubting myself. Oh my god. Alright, so it's our first
Ready.
turn.
Brain run by Goblin.
Yep. So, due to the position of the Hammerhead, is actually going to have 2 setbacks from the perfectly aligned asteroids.
Ramming speed. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Those
goodness.
setbacks,
I hate it.
so useful.
What?
That roll couldn't have been
I'm
any
trying
worse,
to restrict the
honestly.
roll. I mean, sorry, I fucking fuck. Inertial's making me doubt myself. So the ship fires off a salvo and it impacts the ISD. It's got very negligible damage. In fact, it currently is going.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Kayla's going robot.
Kalo's just going.
I didn't
Well.
want to use my triumphs on that.
Never meant for it to end like this. Huh. When the finale goes
Is he back?
differently than we
Wait.
thought.
Oh,
Kalo?
you good?
Oh, there's its armor. Jeez. Okay.
I can't. Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't. What's going on? My God, I'm sorry. All I was describing, you didn't miss much. It fired, had negligible damage. and has spent 2 maneuvers to basically start moving towards the ISD.
Ooh, it's
Epic.
creeping.
I don't know why you guys were like freaking out about it rolling for an attack here. I don't know why. Bubbles.
Yes. So I'm trying to figure out which weapons are not on cooldown because I'm an idiot and haven't been writing them down.
So at this point,
So
2
I
barbettes have
fired-
been fired.
Slow firing 2, so your big gun's down right now, at least.
Yeah, the port and starboard barbettes have both been fired. I don't like. I'm treating the before combat as like a previous round. Is that okay,
Yeah.
Kalo, for cooldowns?
Oh, absolutely.
And
like that's the whole point. It was kind of like, I don't know, like that's
Okay.
that's was fully intentional. You're good.
and the dorsal has been fired, and one of the battleship ions have been fired. So I guess I'm firing battleship ions.
Okay, go ahead. Strike him up.
So I need another boost because that was such an inspiring display with the boots. 2 difficulty. Is that it?
I mean, those boots
That's
are
it,
pretty
right?
inspiring, Iceman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like. All right.
Yeah, no, you're good. Okay, you got 5 success, 3 advantage. What's the total damage this motherfucker suffers?
$19.
Wow. Okay.
And I didn't even do the thing I did last time.
Okay, and do you have any maneuvers you want to use? You want to like run around the ship? Do a lap?
I aimed once, so I'm not gonna incur strain at the moment.
Okay, then that means
I
we
will
go
pass on a boost though.
Okay, sure. And how many?
'Cause, like-
Just one?
You can't really pass more than one, can you?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. They just cost 1, don't they?
I can just say, hey, here, next person gets 3 boost.
I personally have allowed this on B team sessions, and it does not bother me in the slightest.
Okay, next person gets 3 boost.
Like it
'Cause
really does
we
not
are just
bother
rocking this fight, and what was that?
me. It's fine. It really is. I'm sure technically
Okay.
that's not how it works, but I would argue that as a house rule because it does not make that much of a difference. It honestly just makes players feel better about themselves, and that's great. Slever, what do you got?
Okay, let's see. What I can do here. Let's with that ship kind of listing towards us, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to slice the enemy systems again, and we'll see if I can try to stop those engines again.
Sure. Go ahead. That's a maneuver on the cheat sheet. So
It is. It's a hard computers check.
I'm gonna flip a destiny point just because I said so.
There you go.
Yes. No. Well, I mean, it's fine. It has the same result. So Slever,
Mhm.
you did exactly what you were supposed to do. Everything was a success. The ship is still moving, and I'm gonna like spend your 3 advantage to tell you why. Are you good with that?
Yeah, go for it.
Currently, the ship has no safety on its engines at all. They're basically being forced to fire, kind of like a nuclear reactor melting down.
Gotcha.
No,
So
like, turning it off.
you spent my advantage for that?
Yeah, I'll say I spent 1 of it, just because like
Okay.
you're a smart computer, dude. What would you want to do with the other 2?
Okay. So you know how ships have thrusters that kind of set its course a little bit? Say
Sure,
like those.
you're like sub-thrusters.
Yeah.
In more convincing.
Well, yeah,
science
we'll
fiction
try to.
universes.
I'll turn some of those on, just like intermittently, to kind of just cause it to list a little bit. It'll
So you
be
wanna
slightly
try,
off course.
lessen... Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That's fine. And do you have anything you want to do with your 2 maneuvers?
So, one of my maneuvers, I will go ahead and.
By the way, do you want to warn your party at all that like you just tried to tell it to stop and it didn't? Just saying.
Yeah. Okay. So,
just saying.
I am. You see my eyes start to tear up because I haven't blinked in like the last 5 minutes after still being hooked into this thing. And then yeah, my pupils are dilated. It's the dolly zoom as it's going in. I look back over to I look back over to Iceman. Oh, Iceman's. He's not here anymore. Where is he? And I turn back around and I just see like smoke behind me from him leaving. And then I turn around and it's like, Billy! Tell everybody else, this thing's it's not gonna stop. Or I can't stop it.
Okay. Alright. Kahniji, what do you have for us?
Okay, so upon receiving that knowledge, I want to attempt. I don't know if it'd be computers or astrogation, but I want to attempt to plot a safe micro jump.
Astrogation. I have no idea how to set up that roll, Caleb. That's all you. But
No, we already talked about this. I just don't think Kahniji was listening. Are you sure?
No, I wasn't listening. What I'm talking about, rather than just attempting it, like try and do the calculations for it.
Okay.
So I'm not
going to show you. I'm not going to show you the difficulty, basically, until you decide to make the check.
You can also have us roll the positives and you roll the negatives on your own, and then not tell us. So it's up to us if we actually are going with it.
Yeah. Either way, I think my character will, like, as long as it's not a complete failure, would feel somewhat comfortable about, like, I did the math checks out. I could make a mistake and the math not actually check out, but I would think it would, if that makes sense.
Okay.
To do that hidden, you can use, there's a dice roller online that you can use.
I've got it.
I would like to flip a destiny point for this, if possible. To upgrade one of my thingies.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Yep.
So this would be my roll. Do you want me to roll just my roll?
Yeah.
Have we gone through a single session where Kalo hasn't sounded just utterly defeated?
Nope.
My roll is 6 and 3.
How confident does he feel?
What was the roll you had?
6 success, 3 advantage.
There's 5 failure, 1 threat, 3 despairs.
Oh my god.
So ignoring the despairs, because I don't think I would know about the despairs. As far as
yes, you
so
would.
I would have. I would have 1 success.
No, there's dice involved.
So I would think that it was safe, right? I think that's reasonable.
You would very much think that you can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna say I have prepared.
It's up to Caleb what the 3 despairs are, though.
I'm gonna say I have prepared a micro jump. Should we need it? To go right there, and I kind of point in the distance.
I look out there, there's just asteroids everywhere.
Why are we jumping? What are you
Iceman
doing, Scarlet?
looks back and
I'm
just
saying
shakes.
not jumping now, but I've made the calculations so when it comes time to jump, it is safer to do so.
No.
Metagaming, you guys don't know that this roll was abysmal.
Well, we do know what microjumping is, and it's also incredibly dangerous, and I don't
in an asteroid field, it's very dangerous.
And
Well,
we also don't trust you.
I said
So-
I'm not doing it unless I get a pilot roll to do it.
Yeah. So micro jumping, just as an example, like I don't think anybody in the ship
I'm
of
aware.
like the whole ISD, all like 1,500 people that are. How many people are in an ISD? 15,000
30,000.
people, 37,000. Yeah, they've never been in a ship that's micro jumped.
I'm aware of how rare it is and how
Exceptionally,
I'm still going to attempt to do it because Scarlet is very good.
because I am Scarlet.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll do the math to do so, and I will be confident in my numbers and ready to press the button.
Well, you don't have the button to press. So that's the captain's.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Iceman, do you want to press? I'm gonna allow a little bit of acting out of order here because of how crazy this decision is. Iceman, do you want to make this decision?
I told you, unless
I'm not saying we're doing.
unless I roll pilot, I micro jump it.
Saying we have done the math, so that should we need to do it, we have like the math already figured
You
out.
realize the Iceman has. You shot him, right? Like he's not like oh yeah, I'm all aboard the Scarlet train right now.
What I'm saying is that should we need to do it, it should be easier. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Just make it easier. Maybe we don't need to do it. I'm
Can
not
we just
saying we're
shoot the ship, guys? Can you stop? Maybe that
More, please.
just,
Guns go pew
Okay.
pew.
Bubbles. You just pew 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 pew.
All right, Tom.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Kadia's turn is done. Tom, what do you have?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Tomnal
So
uses.
I will warn you, just in case you want to skip it or something stupid. Something will happen at end of turn, like end of round rather. So if you want to do something, now's the time.
I'm just gonna see if I have any like. No, I'm done. I stand there expectantly.
Okay, the ship's engines begin to glow a bit hotter, and it's currently steamrolling towards the ISD. And just because I believe in letting you guys try and destroy it, because there is actually a written encounter for this. Bubbles, go ahead and just make another fire attempt. You too, Frog. You can just try and pop it.
All right.
Go ahead, try. Let's see it. Big money. Okay.
Success.
I believe that's 10.
12 total. The ion cannons are on cooldown, so it'd probably be the barbettes again.
Okay, sure. So you rip into the hammerhead, and it is basically you can see the skeleton of this thing at this point. It is in very bad condition, but it is still steamrolling towards the ISD. And I actually prepared an art asset for this. You probably already guessed that, but here we go.
Are you just gonna play a clip from Rogue One?
No, not at all.
Oh,
We forget the giant asteroid in between us.
It did nothing.
See? Game over. Pew pew
So
pew.
I need everyone to make a formidable athletics check, please.
We're not
Currently,
attempting
the
Oh,
ISD.
yes.
The
Can
ISD
we not
is
attempt
listing.
micro out of the way?
No, you're not gonna rule change me.
Did you say resilience,
I
Caleb?
wanted to-
Sorry.
To use
It's
it.
athletic.
Athletics. Okay.
I hate it.
No, you said
Time
you
has
weren't
come.
doing it. You established a precedent by saying I'm not the one doing it.
If they were about to impact, we could hit the button.
a
told
micro
Hannibal is
jump
4,
would
right?
have outright killed us.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
It's
What?
it.
Spoiled
If you
that.
saw
That was-
episode 8, that's what would have happened to us.
Prepped it, okay? You guys could have decided not to do it because you felt like we had a better chance just eating the hit.
It's just
Formidable
I
is,
Everyone, fine. Formidable athletics check. Let's go.
that's
0
fine.
success, 2
Formidable is
threat.
4?
5.
Oh, 5, okay.
Hate it here.
Someone triumph.
Who triumphed?
Yes, I did.
It's because that fucking here, man.
So,
There.
all right. So who
No,
failed?
why?
Just tell me. No, 2 people failed.
I
Who
failed.
I didn't succeed.
Sled failed.
So you mean you failed?
Yes.
No,
Okay,
zero
so-
successes.
All right. I'm gonna describe this action, and because we have triumphs, we can actually influence it quite a bit. The ship immediately loses power for a split second and begins to rear backwards. Everyone falls out of their seats. Bubbles, still managing to hold on, sees that Billy and Pad are like rearing towards the back of the ship. Currently, they would be falling down a hallway and would assumedly die from the impact. What do you want to do?
Wait, is Tomno falling down that hallway as well? Or...
Oh, you're falling somewhere else. You just give me
Oh,
a
okay,
second.
okay. I thought you just missed that I'd failed. I didn't want to make sure, like...
It's alright, it's alright.
So is this something I'm able to do because of my triumph, or is this another roll?
So, you succeeded. You had advantage, yeah? No, you didn't.
No, I had 3.
You can do something with the triumph. You could try and save them.
Okay. I
The
will
threat
try
is
and
you
save
take
them.
1 strain. Everyone who took threat from this takes strain.
Oh,
Based on
I
how much
also
threat
need
they've taken.
to...
Yes.
I
Wait,
would take a
like that-
strain, but there's a Star Destroyer over my strain.
Manipulate my strain. things.
Where do
Actually, that's
I can
true.
fix that. Better?
No.
No.
It's
You can
because
click
we're
it.
Oh,
the
wait, there we go.
wrong-
There we go. I had to get a little bit lower.
It has a
Already
box
said that
color.
everyone
to be
is
under
taking
it.
a strain.
Yes, if you
Oh,
take
we
strain
got-
equal to your threat. So,
Wait, take. Oh, I don't have any threat.
yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Bubbles, what are you doing?
Reaching out to whoever I can reach to try to save him.
Who do you want to reach for? At this point, you can reach
Billy,
for Billy
Pad.
or Pad.
It would just be whoever's closer.
They're equal distance. You have to choose.
Chance die.
Flip
Chance
a
die.
Chance die.
Flip a coin. Roll a die. Light
we're
side,
okay.
Billy. Dark side, Pad's
But-
closer.
Would Bubbles want to save Pad more than Billy? I feel like, given the equal opportunity, when unless Bubbles has been harboring a grudge here.
Okay, so blue is Billy because she's a chiss. Red is Pad because he's a fish. Go ahead.
Wait. Is this
Thank you,
a
Reverend Fan.
fair chance die? Is there such
How do you
thing?
enjoy it?
Yeah, there's 3 of each side, yeah.
Why is it floating now? Why are things floating?
Because
They
there is a
float.
box collider on the match. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
You reflexively reach out.
And you
I-
grab
yeah.
Billy by her ankle, pulling her to your chest in safety.
Iceman would like to
Pad-
do something.
Okay.
I got 5 success, so I very easily,
I'll say that
handled the situation.
I'll say that you are not in any danger, right? And because you got so many success, you can save him. Sound good?
I think you know where this is going.
Yeah, I know where this
I
is
probably
Does
didn't
anyone-
see it. So by the way, as you
No,
grab
no,
out
no,
to
good.
Billy, you notice I'm giving flavor. That's all. You notice that
Yeah,
Pad is
yeah.
currently freaking out, trying to like regain his footing. He's like calming himself, trying to find a way to grab something. All right, continue.
Since every single person here knows what I'm about to say, does anyone want to say it for me?
I activate my jump boots.
I equip my shades. Oh, wait.
All the
I
above.
stare silently.
Yes.
I coolly stare silently and activate my jump boots while turning on my.
The shock of the impact briefly had my sunglasses fly away from my face, but I coolly reached out and grabbed them and put them back on as I activated my jump boots to go save.
Does anyone else
Alright, go
picture Ty from Digimon Adventure every time when he does that, putting on his goggles?
I
So
will now.
because of the situation, it's a very high dice check, formidable to try and like erupt and save this boy. Go ahead. You can flip a destiny point, but if you like, I'm just warning you, something fucking awful will happen to Pat if you don't save him.
Yeah.
I'm already
Sorry,
severely
sorry.
damaged
We
too.
know.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. If I
I'm gonna
die, I'll
flip a
just play
destiny
Billy.
point because you said you weren't. I'm gonna flip.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
What do
Kayla,
I
why
do
do
for
you
that?
want Pad to die?
I don't.
Will
But I like
Slever
to-
get
I-
2 PC
Player
deaths in one?
choice has to matter, otherwise the illusion is gone.
What illusion? We're actually doing this, aren't we? Okay.
Wait,
I mean,
wait,
he's
wait.
not dead.
What?
wait.
Yeah.
I will re-roll. I will
No,
use my
no,
power
you
to
succeeded.
re-roll
You
a pilot.
succeeded. You succeeded, though.
But I don't want
okay,
Despair.
remember something. Okay, that's fine. What do you want to reroll? Go ahead.
Well,
So tell for the audience, tell them what you're doing to reroll.
What specialization are you using? Or...
my natural pilot allows me to re-roll any. Oh, never mind. That's just a space piloting, so I can't do it.
Whoa.
So that's the roll.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to
Actually,
see what
I can
happens
use
here.
second chances to re-roll one of the positive dice. So, is there any of
Yeah.
these that I would want to re-roll? The advanced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either that or try and go for the triumph.
Yeah,
That's
if
the
you
only other
reroll
option, I'd
that
say.
proficiency dice, you'll have enough success to win.
Oh, that's true.
You
'Cause
just-
The boost is blank.
But
Yeah.
remember,
That-
I will
the
point out,
despair is still going to happen.
no matter what he rerolls to, he can't cancel a despair.
Yeah, but he can maybe get a triumph and something good will happen to.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh.
Okay. I should have used the tower.
Yeah, I should use the tip.
Okay, so because you're like my favorite role-playing person here, how do you describe saving this fish?
Moistly.
No,
shit.
come on.
No, I activate my jump boots, rocket down to him, and just as he is about to go through the doorway into the abyss of certain death, I grab him lightly and cradle him in my arms. We lock eyes as I slow his descent.
Are
and,
you going to
we
Gwen
gently touch
Stacy
down
me,
to them.
Kalo?
Some smooth jazz comes on over the speakers.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. What is the despair? All right, let's do something a little different. I'm gonna pick someone at random to decide this fucking despair. And if you pick badly, I'm just gonna.
Swear to God, if you touch my jump boot.
Need to drop a d6 for this, Kayla?
Yeah, you got the obligation roll that you can do to figure it out, or we can roll a d6.
Oh, you're right. I could force it on Scarecrow, couldn't I? He did roll obligation. Yeah, sure. So actually, yeah, Iceman, go ahead and tell us what happens with this despair. If you don't do it bad enough, I'm just gonna take your despair away. But go ahead. If you gotta be fair to yourself, is what I'm saying.
The cold shoulder is beyond repair. It is a doomed vessel.
I think that was the case before the despair champ.
I'll say
No.
that's true, but you gotta add more to that. What happened?
It's a doomed vessel, and the easiest, safest way to the hangar bay is now a giant gaping void.
Is now a hammerhead's hammerhead.
Hello.
We're essentially
So
that.
sure, the
what's
ship is
that
currently
where the
Basically
ship,
capsizing. I'll
yeah.
basically
We
describe
gotta make
what's happening.
from the
The
bottom.
ship is capsizing, right? And there's a very immediate warning alarm from the ship stating that the reactor itself has actually been pierced by the Hammerhead. It is very unstable.
Lovely.
This just turned into Poseidon.
And
Oh, everything's upside down. The gravity's been flipped.
all right,
Please,
let's
can we
see
do
who
that?
failed here. Tom Knoll, you took the threat. So I'm gonna say you need to make either a coordination or a resilience check. Basically, if you take coordination, you can try and avoid your fall here, right? But if you take resilience, you're basically saying, well, I'm just gonna hit the ground. I want to try and do it and survive it.
What's the difficulty? Is it the same either way?
So for coordination, it's gonna be 4 difficulty, and for resilience, it's gonna be 3.
I'd have a better chance with resilience, but Tomnal would go for the not getting hit option.
Okay, sure. Roleplay. Good.
Right, Tomnal reaches out.
Oh. All right, take 2 strain.
Passes out. No, he doesn't. He doesn't pass out.
So you managed to grab one of the rods of a door frame and pull yourself to moderate safety. The ship is currently listening, and I don't think anyone else failed, did they? Oh yes, Katia failed. Come here, bitch. All right,
Jesus.
Oh yes.
0 successes.
take 3 strain.
3 tries. Okay.
So you made the which did you choose? Which did you choose?
Blood splattered across the wall could only be described as.
Okay, now you
Scarlet.
have to make the resilience check. And the resilience check's going to be harder because you have less time to react, and that'll be 5. 5.
Waldern flies by in a speeder and just clocks you.
0
Another
success,
5 strain.
threat.
You make a sick bone crunch as you hit what appears to be like the back beyond the bridge, and at the intersection you like slump to the or kind of just crumple onto the ground and take 10 lethal damage.
What is lethal
10
damage?
wounds.
Not strain, sorry, not lethal.
Okay.
I couldn't think of the word. My bad. And so the rest, all of you you're currently like you can act more or less
Look-
outside of turn order.
Look down. Like, angle your... Yeah, there you go. You gotta sneak
By the
under.
way, so you guys all begin to hear what sounds like clacking. Just this awful, terrible clacking noise.
I think we need to get out of here. Or do we need to get into this ship? I don't want to get into that ship.
I don't think we need to get into that ship.
Ye-
This whole place is gonna blow.
Yeah, that.
So,
Thank you, Bubbles.
Artaz says, "Where are we gonna go? We just lost the cool running."
Does the Star Destroyer have any escape pods?
There's gotta be shuttles or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shuttle bay.
So, Slever, do you want to try and quickly check a can?
Yeah, what about the flipping a destiny point? The decimator that was still on the ship. That didn't go through the hangar.
Sure, I will allow it just because you flipped the destiny point and gave me more to work with.
Yeah.
So the clacking noises have picked up in frequency and they're getting closer.
Tonmo starts running towards the hangar.
Are we back to normal gravity?
Yeah, but everything's upside down.
You're at slanted gravity. Look at how the ship is oriented. Like anything involving athletics checks is going to be a little harder.
It's all up
Okay.
here from here.
Technically,
Shut
there's
up.
no up in space.
So you guys see Tom will take out through the back of the bridge, and as he does so, the clacking comes to an immediate stop. Tomnal, I need you to just let me roll this die. Come here, baby.
Oh.
Okay, so whatever is attacking you is going to overload one of its attachments.
Attacking? I never agreed to this.
You did this.
Wait a minute, we're smarter than this.
You guys see a baton clock Tomnal upside the head.
What you
Tomnal,
say?
I need you to take 10 strain, baby.
Oh, 10
A
strain?
rush of excitement.
Failed to shoot this.
Minus soak?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Minus, I protect you against strain.
What?
I passively protect you
What?
against strain.
How?
Why
Can
knowing
you
you has
talk
been
us
so stressful.
How much
Do you
strain do you
monitor our
protect me
sweat-
against?
sweat
You're
levels?
comforted by the fact that Scarlet's nearby.
That Scarlet just broke 17 of her bones. How much strain
The one
do I not
crumbling in the
take,
corner.
Katia?
2.
Oh, 2.
Less.
So I am
Take
slightly less
Less.
incredibly unconscious.
You're still unconscious
Involuntary.
though? Yes.
I am unconscious. If I could
Alright.
if I could take off my soak, I'd be conscious.
So you guys notice that an
Wait.
arm immediately picks Tomnil up and he begins to get dragged away. What do you guys want to do?
I want to shoot the arm.
Okay, so back up to initiative order because I'm assuming you guys want to shoot. Remember, you can exchange initiative orders. Zilla,
I just want to point out this is the 3rd time in a row that I have been knocked out either before or in the first round of combat.
You're like the fainting goat of this party.
I will definitely go save Tomnil.
Do I take a crit for passing out from strain as well, or is that just from wounds?
Technically, you do.
Okay, let's get that. Let's get that crit plus
oh
20.
yes, he loses another arm.
Roll it.
I don't think that's supposed to be there. Can I roll it?
Yeah, do it. Do it.
I don't know. Ah, Jesus.
Just roll the chance die. Red another limb, blue an eye.
Oh my gosh.
114.
Okay.
No.
My God.
What do we got? Well,
That's like
you get a
unfortunately,
That's bleeding out or something, isn't it?
at the brink.
I just had a brain aneurysm.
The target suffers strain each time he performs an action. Is that what it is?
It's like the real Tomnil.
Oh
would.
my god.
Wait, is it plus 30?
Wait, does he have crits on?
No, that I think that's
Is it
slightly
plus-
dazed as Zilla's. I think slightly dazed as Zilla's.
What? I don't have a crit anymore.
Oh, then I do have 3. So it's 124.
Well, that's
Oh my
dead.
God. Beat on the limb.
No, I think it's
150's dead.
150 is dead.
You're staggered for the remainder of the encounter.
Oh,
I'm
isn't it?
not
Okay.
really. That's it.
You can't move. That's essentially what that.
I'm
means.
unconscious anyways. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is fine.
You really missed the losing another limb there. You rolled too high. You needed just over 100 for another limb.
Okay,
Wait,
so
that's worse than losing a limb?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, 'cause
20
you
worse. than
literally
losing a limb.
cannot move. You just cannot. You can't move at all. You can't take maneuvers.
During the encounter.
Well,
Dude,
yeah,
I'm
that's
knocked out
not
anyways.
temporary.
I never move during encounters.
We're on a ship that's exploding
Hold
right
on,
now, though,
everybody
and
quiet.
this is the
Zilla.
encounter is basically the rest of the thing.
Zilla, what do you
I
have?
set out something to go save Tomnil.
All right, so you make a melee attack. Go ahead and make an average check. As you do so, as an incidental, one of the assailants is going to intercept the attack. Basically, the droid
We
that is
identify-
Tomnil is being
Are these
bodyguarded.
the siege droids?
Sure. I mean, you know that they're droids. What are you trying to find out here?
I meant, like, are these the droids that were just floating around in space?
Oh no, they were much bigger. So basically, like, this is like a human-sized droid. The ones you were seeing were like the size of a tank.
Well, success, 3 advantage.
So you immediately cut down what looks to be just a normal, small, like, battle droid that has been painted, like, strangely, like, red, but it is not the one that is currently attacking or grabbing Tomnil. And
Can
there's one more
my
person.
advantage be that I am able to reach out and I've, like, grabbed Tomnil so, like, the droid can't keep dragging him away?
I would say you could slow him down, but basically what you described to me sounds an awful lot like an opposed athletics check.
Okay, then then I guess, like, I'll be holding on to his sleeve or whatever, but
Yeah,
it's
you
not
like
really
grab his little
working.
like robe. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll say that basically he doesn't get another maneuver. Like, he only has one maneuver. That sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so next up, Iceman.
That's me.
It's your turn.
How did Zilla fare against that robot?
She cut down
She
a
crushed him.
droid that intercepted. So she went for the one that was grabbing Tomnal, right? But the bodyguard talent literally had a droid leap in front of him and be like, "No!" and die.
Do I know how many droids are out there?
Sure. Yeah, there's about 6. As far as you
I
can
will.
see.
I will activate my jump boots, ignite my lightsaber, and boost into the fray.
Okay, it's gonna be harder to make that piloting check just because of the list, because and I'm not trying to short you. I said that like physical activities would be a little bit harder because of the ship's axis, so it's gonna be 2 setback. But really, you don't care about that, so go ahead and make your roll.
That's correct. So what am I rolling?
It's gonna be a hard. Actually, we're gonna go with daunting piloting check because I'm assuming you're like in there like a motherfucker, right?
Sure.
That's the only way.
Oh, I got an idea. Go ahead.
Too easy. Okay, I'm in it. I would now
So
like
you're
to
currently
swing-
engaged with the droid that is like grabbing Tomnal.
I will lightsaber them.
Okay. I'm gonna flip
You
a
despair,
destiny
you
point.
cut off.
I'm gonna flip a destiny point. Continue to make your check. It does not affect the difficulty of your check. Just go ahead and make it.
Okay. What is the difficulty of the check?
It depends
2.
on. Sorry, it's average because it's melee.
Okay.
Okay. You do succeed in attacking as you like collide with this what looks to be a super battle droid. It reaches out and grabs your lightsaber, right? But it was enough damage to like just completely sunder the robot, and it falls backwards. And as it does so, your lightsaber blinks off. What is your advantage in triumph?
My lightsaber blinks back on.
You may not.
What? The triumph.
He's using an equipment. If you're wondering, it's like
Okay.
basically it's Cortosis.
I did. So I killed the one that was holding Tomnal.
Yes. As it stands, there are
Okay.
4 droids.
A asteroid breaches the hole. A very small
What?
asteroid breaches the hole behind the group of robots, and very small, very small. We're talking like baseball size. And the vacuum sucks all the droids away towards it, and they're in a piled heap next to the hole.
Sure.
You weren't with me the last time that I actually tried something like this before.
Okay.
What? And one of the robots
Seals it.
seals it with their fucking droid body.
Tomnal seals it with his face.
I really wish I could find a way to do that, but that would be really fucking weird. being
Tomnal's
awful
leg
to him.
perfectly fits in the hole. His metal leg just it's like a key to a lock.
I don't know which of us would be flipping a destiny point for that. Let's each flip one.
I've got a sound effect for that vacuum seal.
So currently they all got they're like clamped into one of the like micro-sized holes from the asteroid, as truly only Iceman knows how to ruin my game with. combat is currently postponed because I just thought it was cool. Go ahead. What would you guys like to do now that you're up? What?
Whose turn is it up?
It's out of combat because literally we just went over this.
Oh, okay.
He had a baseball make vacuum.
So Pad finds it difficult to breathe at this point. Also, wasn't the despair of the Hammerhead hitting into the ship that there's like this huge like hole between us getting to the hangar?
Yeah, we're gonna have to go about it a roundabout way.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I recall,
I'll tell you where
using
there's a path you can go.
intellect check here. If I recall, there was some vents that might still be available for us to crawl through.
How many? Can you fly an escape pod?
So Slever, there is a vents that lead to the hangar bay. However, they take you directly to the med bay.
Why is that a however?
Basically, it's a way to say that like you go through the vents, but you're not going to immediately arrive in the hangar. It's just being like clarifying.
We have to go like a roundabout way,
Yes.
essentially.
I wasn't like. I swear, I was just trying to be clear with what I was saying.
Right. Can we fly escape pods? Is the question.
You don't really fly an escape pod.
You can
So, by the
direct
way,
an escape
while you
pod.
guys are,
I
like-
guess that's the best way to
I'm
describe
assuming
it.
you guys are talking about this. Billy points out, guys, but we have them where we want them. If we can just kill HK, we're fine.
Something tells me that problem's
Is that-
gonna solve itself here.
Isn't that alarm saying that the reactor is kind of going boom?
At this state, if we move now, we will have time. But reactor breaches like this typically lead to parts of a Star Destroyer not being powered.
So you're saying it won't explode?
Okay.
It's very unlikely that it explodes. We'll have forewarning. The Star Destroyer should have enough of power in its backup systems to warn us when, I don't know, the life support is about to go out.
Let's go. Let's hurry up and not waste any time.
Yeah, that sounds good.
How injured is Scarlet? Like, are things?
Well, you
broke?
took 10. You just took 10, so you're able to move. You're
Okay,
good.
okay. Stim pack
Shouldn't that be
myself.
reduced by soap?
That was fall
No?
damage.
Okay.
We don't DR away fall damage. You can't DR away a broken leg.
I'll stim pack myself, and then I too share Zella's sentiment that we need to get moving.
So wait, just to be clear, what is it you guys want to do? Do you want to try and run, or do you want to try and kill Droid Boy?
We're killing Droid Boy.
Oh yeah. Like I thought we were all gonna explode, but now that I know we're not, yeah. Oh yeah.
But where's Tumble?
Tom's on the ground. You guys begin to hear more clicky clacky.
Oh no, he's drooling again.
And Tom's passed out, right?
Yeah.
I
So
would
Harry
like to investigate his
immediately-
life.
She takes some slanted steps towards the seat that Sleverd was sitting in recently, does a few checks, and says, "Guys, I don't think you're gonna believe this. He's in the hangar too."
Perfect.
She then points to the
I
camera,
guess-
and there is actually another ship currently docked with the Cold Shoulder. It's very small, by the way.
How did we not notice this thing showing up?
You all just literally did a tumbleweed throughout the entirety of the ship. What do you mean? I'm just saying, like that.
I think
No,
she-
that-
Earlier scanners and stuff.
okay, that's fair.
Also, I want to know, how can we be slanted on gravity when we like fly around through space? Like, wouldn't the ships be able to like sense our orientation and then
Rule
adjust
of
the
cool.
direction of gravity?
Star Wars.
The artificial gravity condenser has just been knocked around by this. That's why.
Corey, this is Star Wars. We have higher standards than that.
I said artificial gravity condenser. Obviously, like, what more do you want from me? It's like a soup. A condensed soup.
So do you guys want to go through that vent?
If
Iceman would try and turn his lightsaber back on first.
So you press the button a couple times. It turns on for just a moment and then spittles back out.
Why?
Is that a warfare check?
You would be.
how big are these vents?
They could fit you in your girthy frame.
It's like a
Okay,
crouch.
what about a SWAT support weapon?
Average, hard. What kind of warfare check are you talking?
It's gonna be probably four difficulty.
Damn.
You're not really sure, but it's really infuriating. So fitting your gun through this vent would be physically impossible.
Yeah, okay.
Who's dragging
You
Tom?
could try and take it apart, but like.
So, is there another way around, or is this the only one? Anybody?
And I'll pull
Okay.
out a data pad.
I mean, Billy would know, right?
That is, in fact, the only ventilation system that leads the path it does. Listen, I know you're trying to minigun your way through this whole campaign, but... So alternatively,
Oh, I know.
Billy moves forward and says, we could go a harder way, but, like, we're gonna probably be meeting the bulk of the forces at this point.
We need to avoid that.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, let's go.
Is that worse than having the
He
minigun?
sighs.
He sighs heavily.
Like, he sighs so bad, like, he moves into the past and sighs.
Give him a little pat on the back. I know, buddy.
Yeah. Actually, Pad, could you,
Yes?
like, rig this thing to blow with, like, a proximity detector on it? That would take too long, wouldn't it?
Let's see. What do I have in my pocket? Oh, look at this.
And I just pull out something from this. Let's see if I have if it's a destiny point.
I have some frag grenades on me.
Don't need more boom, just need something to make boom go.
So I'm gonna pull out of my utility belt a little.
By the way, just because
thing that I-
Katia did do that roll, yes, Katia, you could technically try and make the ship micro jump.
Please don't.
Right now, while we're fused with another one.
Yes.
Just saying.
What could go wrong? We should do it.
Clever, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. It's a little wire that's based off of the. It's an E-web, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Because it's Imperial technology, there's fatal flaws with it. Turns out I remember one back in the day that one of my old friends taught me. If you just cross some wires just in a certain spot, it'll essentially just blow itself up. The battery pack will. So to just short it, all you have to do is just have a little wire connector on it, which I pull it out of my utility belt, and just
All
have
right,
it in place.
Okay, but it won't, like... I just want to blow something up with it, you know?
I mean,
Give
if
it a
they
good
try to
send-off.
fire this thing, it'll blow up.
That sounds great. I like that.
All right. So, are you guys content with moving through the vents?
Yes.
All right. You guys very awkwardly climb your way into the vents, and make your way out to the end of the med bay. Now let me move this art asset. Okay. Okay, and I need everyone's minis.
Even mine?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is Vernon still with us? I don't
He's
think
in
he
the
had a
ship.
chance to leave.
He's in the ship.
He was with us on in the bridge.
With the rest of the Abaddon Hill with us? No, they left, didn't they?
Oh
Or
no,
did
they
they?
were on the ship.
Hmm?
Yeah, they're
Vernon
just in the
was-
background.
They're escaping
Okay.
on their own. They're capable.
Yeah, of course. Of course. What's the worst that could happen? All right, you guys arrive in
those-
the. Sorry.
No, nothing. I'm not gonna say it.
What?
Those are the cutest super battle droids I have ever seen. Oh, you ruined it.
Oh.
Baby boy battle droid.
You guys come over to the med bay, and you're currently sitting on top of the vent. Currently leading. I will say whoever wants to take the lead now is at the front of the thing.
Me.
Basically, you're above the.
Who said me? Was that
We
Tom?
just shoved Tomnal out.
Tom,
No,
of course, falls out from the vent.
A conscious body just falls in front of him.
Shouldn't he get a discipline roll since we ended combat?
I'm passed out. I don't think that you get a discipline roll when you're passed out.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so who wants to be leading? Unless you guys actually want Corey to slump out of the fucking.
I think I probably should.
Weekend at Bernie's.
I know, I'm like Wesley at the end of Princess Bride. He's just like falling his neck around.
Have fun killing the droids.
Have fun escaping the explosion.
Okay, I think I should probably lead this charge.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
So do I just go
Okay.
now?
So you're currently in the middle of the charge, and I'm assuming you just want to like clamber through because that's the Zilla way.
The Zilla way in this case, since we are approaching from a hidden elevated position, I'm hoping I can get behind the, like, go around the not HKs and just land behind HK himself.
So at this rate, remember, so in the room there are currently squads of battle droids. HK is not in this room. This is the med bay.
Oh,
HK
sorry.
was spotted in the hangar. Just a reminder.
I saw the droids and I just assumed he was one of them.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They all look the same.
They all look the same.
It's just a haze of red.
In Zilla Land, the only thing that really matters is if they're dead.
Alrighty,
sparks
well,
fly.
so this is how they're laid out. I am going to land here
Ooh.
and take my aim at that guy. Is that going to be an average?
Yes, sorry, I forgot to write down one of the other droids. Go ahead.
Okay, and since I aimed, I get a boost. I think that's my melee roll.
Let me get some better music.
What music?
3 success for advantage.
Corey, volume warning. Okay, so you fly down and just swipe at this droid. It doesn't
Scream.
take You manage to slice off its left arm, and it raises its baton, looking very menacing. Okay, so what was the total
lightsabers
damage
do
that
have
you did?
breach.
Yeah, I need to know the total damage.
13.
Well, I attack with 2 lightsabers.
Ooh.
Oh, did you have
that's
enough
2
advantage
those.
to hit him again?
Well, I had 4
Four.
advantage.
Got 4
then.
advantage. That's enough.
Yeah. Okay, then you hit again. Yeah. Okay, that's you got it. And that would be
Let me see here.
26, and that is actually enough to slap this dude out of existence.
Correct.
That's right.
The only thing Zilla can do well, besides athletics rolls.
All right, so you guys
What is
notice
this
that Zilla
fucking
has
music?
jumped through the vent. What? What's wrong with it?
It's loud as fuck.
I told you volume warning.
No, I was gone for a second. I come back and my ears were blowing.
No, I'm bad.
Yeah,
Holy
they-
crap.
they just roll.
Holy crap. I'm
Good
sorry.
thing I fucking
Oh,
looked.
it made it worse. Hell yeah.
No.
Take 11 strain.
Okay.
Do you have any crits already on you?
No.
Okay, then we're gonna make you suffer a crit.
Take 2 less strain because of my ability.
Thanks.
85.
I have an ability that reduces crit.
You are winded.
It's minus 10.
Wait. Minus 10? Damn. Oh, you lose your free maneuver. That's even better. Here, Louise, you take that. You enjoy that.
Oh, thanks.
Hold a hammy.
Okay, so after the strike, you notice that the super battle droid has reached down and it presses a series of buttons on its deceased ally.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Iceman.
Iceman will throw an ion grenade into the group of robots. I'll stay in the vent though. You know,
Sure.
nobody else can. You just see my hand pop out of the opening, throw a grenade in there.
All right, that's a ranged light check with the grenade. And because of the obfuscation by the vent, you're going to have a setback.
Okay, I did it.
I know, sorry, I was checking something. No bully.
Would you like to know the stats, sir?
Yes, so you have 2 success plus what from the grenade?
Damage 10.
Okay, so which one were you aiming at?
It's Oh, the middle, because I'm trying to, get a
That
nice
the
little
blast
blast
quality
off.
doesn't go off. The blast quality won't go off
You're gonna
because you
hit
need 2
one.
advantages for that.
I'll
But
do
you-
the.
Do the one that's trying to
I'll do
res
the
the
farthest
droid.
one. Oh, they. Okay, I'll do the one clicking buttons.
Who has me, by the way?
Okay, so how much damage?
Honestly, probably Bubbles.
Okay.
And it's
I could have Tomnal.
stun damage for droids.
How much? Sorry.
I mean, if you've been dragging him through some vents, sure.
Not to be of much use in combat, so I would be probably trying to make sure.
Hold on,
Tomnal
please.
goes off.
Shh.
Sorry.
Iceman, what was it?
10 damage.
Thank you. Sorry, it was really hard to hear you. And if you're wondering, yes, my music is down. Okay, so he takes 10. He can't be alright. Fuck that. And do you have anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. So you're done. They get to go. They're gonna move in range of Frogbutt. And same dice check. She has 3 melee defense. He gets that amount of boosts. And
Oh, hold on. I want to flip a destiny point to make that harder.
Got
okay,
him.
sure.
What the fuck?
What is that shit? What is that? I'm mad for you, and I'm the GM. Damn. All right.
Wait.
You take
what?
10,
Oh,
10
never mind.
strain, and
I'm passed
they're gonna
out.
crit you again.
Oh.
So we roll twice. No, we only get 1. Plus 10. Plus the
Plus-
other ones, that's plus 20.
Minus
And
10.
then minus 10, so
Then
just a
minus
plus 10.
Yes. Yes. It's not that bad.
64.
I'm building a whole deck of crit cards over here, though.
Don't you just die instantly? at
Gotta,
50?
gotta catch them all.
At 150, yeah.
Okay, so you get knocked out. I'm assuming. Yeah, you're nilled.
Yeah, I am out.
Okay, so you got actually. There's only one person that can see. Iceman, you notice that the robot has grabbed onto her leg and is starting to move.
Is it my turn?
It is.
You already
currently
went.
bubbled, but
So
you're
I'll just-
currently being blocked by Iceman.
Yeah, I figured.
Push him out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna push him.
I'll allow you to flip a destiny.
Can I just
point
push
to
him out of the vent?
Yeah, destiny point, you can push him. Because if at this
Okay.
point, like I'm assuming you want all your maneuvers and stuff, but I would allow you to put. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I would have allowed you to push him without it, but I just figured because you guys have a lot of destiny points.
Yeah.
Okay, so you slam down to the ground. What are you gonna do, Bubbles?
Tackle the droid carrying Zillow away.
Okay. Sorry, are you actually trying to make a melee check here?
Probably. I've never done a melee check before.
The difficulty is always 2.
So
I
it's
don't
always
even know
2,
if I-
and as a reaction, this guy is going to intercept the attack, and he is going to upgrade your check twice.
Okay, that means it'll be 2 challenge.
That's right.
All right.
Testful would have been good here. Rip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was looking forward to that.
Technically, I could use a maneuver to add a boost.
I mean,
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's like some terrible things can happen here. Oh, okay. So you've hit him. Add your strength.
This is actually like a tackle. I'm not trying to deal damage. I'm trying to stop.
Sure, my bad. That's fine. So you rail him into the wall, and it drops. It lets go of her.
Okay.
Okay. And oh wow, the other one gets to go. He's gonna spend a maneuver. Is moved her right here, and it is going to also pick her up. This is slung her over his shoulder as its action, and it's gonna. Peace out, nerds. See you later.
Oh, that laugh was perfect timing.
Yeah.
All right, Sleverd, your turn.
Who would have seen
How far away?
Zilla's...
How far away has that super battle droid gotten?
If you jump out of there and spend your maneuver, you'll be tailing them, but you won't be in range to like punch them.
Oh, I don't need to be in range to punch them.
No, I'm trying to give you a visualization. That's all.
Yeah, because as I jump out of the is Iceman pushed out of the way? I don't need to spend another destiny point to get it. Okay.
Sorry, Iceman.
Okay. I'm gonna take a maneuver, skirt through, and take a nice little shot at the door that's directly in front of them to close it.
All right, I'm gonna flip a destiny point and make that check harder. All right, that is going to be
I'm gonna
4.
become the battery for the bomb.
To shoot a door? To
He's
close
in the
it?
way.
He's in the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Let's just say that my
Yes,
my
Lauren?
perfectly toned glutes are
Yeah, I
just
have to
blocking
find
your
my-
vision a bit.
Range.
Oh, God.
I think that's it. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Excellent.
Halo, what did you do to the dice?
There it is.
Are you ready for Kalo Reach?
There it is.
Hey, these dice are fixed.
No, they seem pretty broken to me.
Yeah.
Cat's gonna love this
So
roll.
the failure.
I missed a shot. That's
I mean,
all
you
that
just
happened.
missed. You missed. But the despair is, I'm gonna say. So the droid moves past the door, and a couple more take its place. You lost sight of her.
We had an agreement of what we do in this situation beforehand.
I'm now over here.
Guys. We have a problem.
So, as this happens, Sleverd, you kind of like swivel your head backwards and see the other two droids drop to the floor, and you're beginning to hear countdown sounds.
Okay, so
And with that, I
with
think
my-
we're gonna end it right
oh,
here.
okay.
Next,
Okay.
because I think we're getting kind of late.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the campaign, everyone. You want to just finish that countdown, Kalo? I feel like we don't need
all
a
life has
session
been
for it.
eliminated. All hail the droid, the revolution.
Okay, so at this point, I can say that like just because everything is ready for you guys, like we could just do it next week. If you guys are good with that.
Sounds good.
I won't be anywhere else.
Yeah, that works.
Should be good
Let's
with
get
me.
the finale out of the...
I mean, that's cool. I'm down with it. This is great. A+.
This is we are at our darkest hour right now.
They really are.
I really didn't expect our weapons to just be stun, like stress-based.
That's the point,
That
and that's
makes
why they're
sense.
also self-destructing in front of you. They're droids. They don't give a single damn about their lives. All right,
Oh, that,
cool.
but they're
Everyone
mind-controlled
aboard-
droids.
Oh yes, yes. 20 experience, Katia.
Well, why are you saying me specifically?
Because you're gonna type
I
it in.
wonder.
I'm definitely not doing that right now.
All right. So they have 2 of the 3 Force sensitives of the party heading towards the bomb. The bomb is already going off in a countdown.
Only one is.
Well, I'm passed out, and Bubbles has
Yeah,
got to
but you're
save
not
you.
with them.
You're in the vent though, so what are they gonna do?
Like I'm one
I mean, I
strain
did-
away from waking up.
That they were going to use strain damage. They need you alive.
Yeah, I'm
might-
1 strain away from waking up, and no one has
I might wake you up. My
no one has
plan
done
was
anything with
to
this.
check on you.
Just one medicine check away from that, but yeah, the
Well, the discipline check at end of combat, there's nothing that says unconscious people can't do that.
If that's the case, just before we end it, like, that's fine. Let's have him roll that and see if he recovered. We can retcon it. We'll do it in post.
We'll
do it live!
Go ahead, make that roll real quick, and then we'll call it.
Is it discipline check? Yeah.
it's discipline or cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but or it might just be cool. I can't remember.
It's cool. It's got to be cool.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
I feel like
What-
it's cool.
what-
It's a cool
what-
check. It's not
It's
discipline.
cool. Yeah.
What? Discipline or cool?
Is it
I have
discipline
it
or
right
cool?
here.
Okay, so that's 1, then 7 does nothing. But
Yeah.
No, it's half. Remember,
You're
we
at
had-
threshold.
oh, you have that. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
4,
That's, uh,
and then 5, 6 strain. I'm awake.
He wakes up in the vent. Oh,
Am I
He
dead
wakes
yet?
up to hear Zilla scream as she's taken away.
I'm a big fan of this session. All right, cool.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be.
I really like my character. I'm so sad for her.
Remember how I objected to this plan on the grounds that we were sending 3 Force sensitives towards the bomb?
What could go wrong?
Well, I mean, the bomb
Who
came to us,
else
so.
but me was gonna do anything?
All right, that's going to do it for this week. We will be back next week with the possibly thrilling conclusion, or the definitely thrilling possible conclusion of the campaign. For real this time. I know it's been the finale ever since like episode 19, but this time we mean it for real.
Final. Will
Have
the
a good
story
night,
get
everyone.
etched in Legends lore, or will it get
Oh,
retconned because
can
we
I-
blew up the?
Can my possessed
universe.
force arm get me out of this?
Oh my gosh, that's a Destiny point waiting to happen next session.
All right,
Tune
we'll
in
find
next
out.
week.